We work with smallholder farmers on an international basis. And basically what we do from a country perspective is we work on an extension service model. Anything from creating opportunities to link markets together, to producing and providing them opportunities to use different technologies like drip irrigation, simple treadle pumps, water storage. We're working on product development on new products like solar engines pumps for pumping platform. Really finding out from the ground up what the farmers need. Working with Toro Irrigation has been a great opportunity for iDE, and when we collaborated and started the initiative, we looked at it from both ends of the perspective. Toro had an interest in working with a smallholder farmer. We had the knowledge of on-the-ground opportunities to create and redevelop their product line. So coming together with that approach, and it was everything from looking at the cost and with the different components that were into it, and then getting it into the ground and testing it and seeing what was appropriate, what was affordable, and it's a continuous improvement process. I was just in Mozambique and Zambia doing some follow-up research and working with our country program there to see what was needed on the ground. Similar to what we'll be looking at in our Honduras and Guatemala projects is they might need a little bit different, and I think that's the great thing about this partnership we have with Toro is that they understand that value, and then they're not just trying to make one off-the-shelf product that is applicable everywhere, because the growing conditions and the regions and the needs of the farmers is different from everywhere you have a project. But the most difficult thing we always find is getting the adoption rate going and finding folks who will take that lead role in being able to present and show that technology in their market. Then the other difficult section for them is also accessing finance. Some of these farmers live on a season-by-season basis. If they don't have cash in the pocket, it's not an opportunity for them to be able to purchase equipment, and so it is a critical link, and that's something that we're working on continuously with Toro, is to try to drive down the costs, looking at ways to improve the efficiencies of their manufacturing, or maybe taking some of the components out that might not make sense to make it a more affordable solution. And I think that's sort of the drive we are looking at as a collaborative approach here, is to try to find what is working in the market and find ways to access maybe some credit for the folks who need these type of equipments. One of the ways that iDE really works on a local level is through demonstration sites, technology centers. That's getting the technologies out in the field and showing farmers how they're used, and showing what advantages it has versus traditional type irrigation methods. And it's been really exciting. The learning curve of a technology and the implementation of a technology like that might be simple, but it does take time. It's not something that might happen over a season. We might take 3 or 4 seasons before a farmer really sees the value in it and then talks to their farmer. But that's where our unique approach with our farm business advisors really steps in and helps lend itself to training and the teaching and the technical support to help then disseminate the technology to other farmers in the region.